Maga, you just got played. Played by your god, Donald Trump. Well, actually, maybe Elon Musk. Yeah, come to think of it. Anyway, yeah, please boot the old like button. And maybe subscribe to the channel, little bell icon, because then you get one post feed in your pocket every time I upload another video. And if you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee. And it is very much appreciated. It really, really is. I could not do this channel without your support. Got to live, you know. That we have. Well, dear me. Marjorie Taylor Greene. MTG. Yes, she's got an anagram. Well, she's been speaking up quite a lot of late in the past few months and what have you, but today as well. But or was it yesterday? Anyway, she's been speaking out because there's a lot been going on between the Maga, alright, like the original Maga, and then the new Maga, like the techies and all that, like the Elon Musk type Maga. Anyway, and the two Magas have been eating each other alive. It's all been unravelling, has the Magas. God's sake. And it's a lot has been said, and some of it are really offensive. And I've made a few little videos about this already, like short videos. But oh, dear me. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Anyway, she said this, all right? Oh, quite wrong button. I just talk about the woman and I make mistakes. Done my like button again. Look at that one. That's what I want. That one. All right. It's happened to be in the Yahoo News. Who brought me first attention to this was Tennessee Brando. He's a YouTuber on YouTube. Anyway, and he talks about a lot of stuff. He's a left wing YouTuber, and he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. And I just watched this video clip a few moments ago. So I thought I'll make a video about this because it's kind of it tickles me. It tickles me, and it also saddens me. It does. Now she said, okay. Now, if you didn't know who she is, there she is. Look, that's Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? She's the one that goes on about Bernie Sanders and his Jewish space lasers, and and Joe Biden is controlling the storms. He's seeding the storms. He is, yeah. And Joe Biden's when he's controlling the drones. He is. Oh. So it does make a change to hear something that actually made some sense. Now, she's a far-right Georgia congresswoman. Bit beefy, yeah, she likes to do a bit of weightlifting and what have you, and throw a few blokes about, as she does. But also, she likes to tell people to kiss her ass. Usually BBC reporters. You know how it goes. Oh dear, lovely woman that she is, yeah. She also wants she wants Congress to be able to bear arms, yeah, you know, in Congress, yeah, that go well, wouldn't it, you know? So anyway, sorry, I do apologise. Yes, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she actually said this, and I think it's the most sensible thing she's ever said. When you spend years trying to constantly hire, train, maintain a good, reliable workforce, which is 24/7, never-ending cycle, your real-world experience will produce an opinion based on reality, and all of your followers on X don't translate to this, Greene said. See, there's a lot of truth in that. Now, Vivek Ramaswamy, he provoked much of the right on Thursday by attacking, well, basically the Magas, right? The right-wing Magas, the original Magas, for promoting the jock over the veiled Victorian as a major reason for why foreign tech workers were needed in the United States. They go on at borders, but then does it mean not H-1B visas? Oh dear. We don't want to hire Americans because apparently they're retarded. I do apologise for the profanity, but apparently they are, according to Elon Musk. But we'll get into that in a moment. Anyway, Greene seemed to agree with at least some of the Ramaswamy's words, bloody what name, Ramaswamy's blah blah words, blaming young people in particular. Yes, it's all the youngsters' fault. Too lazy. Yeah, they just want to go to college and get an education. There's a serious problem here. If you were telling us that the young people shouldn't get an education when you got your Magas out there, I think maybe that's why they're in universities, because of the threat, the fear of becoming a Maga. It's like a disease, you see. It's a non-educated disease for those who are uneducated. Basically, the stupid people. Stupid is as stupid does. And the Maga does that in heaps that they do. Well, that's what she said. But what did Elon Musk... well, he retweeted this. Okay, we'll get to it. Oh, crikey. Oh, this is what he said. Let's bring that over so I can read it. Oh, should we make it a little bit bigger so you can see it? Maybe, if I can. Maybe it'll format. It does format. Oh, that's good. Well, it was all kicking off. It was. And... Musk retweeted this, all right? He said that pretty much sums it up. Musk wrote on X on Thursday evening, and this was his eye-opening. All right, he says, Musk was reporting to a post in the X user, which wrote, so basically, this X user said that the right are split into two factions. The tech right, that's my right, okay, and the right. The drooly knuckle draggers, all right? You know the type of thing. Yeah. yeah, them ones, all right? They are the right, according to this post. And the tech right is like, hey, we need our H-1B visa people to do the jobs because they're educated. Yes. And the right, the Maga knuckle draggers, they're like, no, we need to hire Americans like us. While they get off the sofa and pick out the pizza from last night and start chomping on that along with the hair. Anyway, and stuff. So, and the right, and the right was like, no, we need to hire Americans, and the tech right is like, but you guys are retarded, which obviously is a very offensive thing to say, not to the Magas, because obviously they clearly are. I mean, to people who can't help it, you know. No, that's nasty. So there's not the right use of words, but that's what they've written, okay? And the right is like, well, you don't train us. And the tech right is like, you can't out-train being retarded, they said. And while all this was going on, we learned some people really don't like Indians. They don't. Well, they don't like immigration. They don't like people with different coloured skin who look different to them. Now, we had that in the UK as well. We had a lot of Indians who came over, and Pakistanis, what have you. And the stereotype is, they all had the corner shops. But no, at the end of the day, they started businesses. And they did very well in their businesses. Because they got the drive. They want to do it. Not necessarily because of the education, but it's about a mindset. To be a businessman or woman or person, you have to have a certain mindset. And I have been in business all my life, and I know for a fact if you don't have that certain mindset, you're going to fail. Plain and simple. You have got to see past the paycheck. If there is one at that stage, when you start a business, you haven't earned any money at that point. So you've got to think, hang on, I need a paycheck, but we're going to have to earn that paycheck. We have to start getting the money coming in. You've got to create a business first before you can take any money. That's just how it is. And you have to invest. And a certain amount of money that you're taking out, you have to put back in. So these people, you see, who don't want these Indians or H-1B visas, They just don't understand. They just don't get it. They haven't got that mindset. Because although it might be offensive, there's actually quite a lot of truth in this post. That there is. Dare I say it, but there is. People voted for Donald Trump, a convicted felon, a man who has proved time and time again that he has no allegiance to you, the Maga right. No. He only has allegiance to money. And who has money? Who's the cash cow? Well, it's Elon Musk at the moment, isn't it? For the foreseeable future. That's the only reason why Elon Musk is there. Otherwise, he'd be out on the air. Isn't because of what he could do for Donald Trump. It's about what he could. Well, it is what he could do because he had a platform. I suppose the next platform, so it is that as well. But it's all about money. That's what it is. All Donald Trump says is dollar signs, is basically it. And it's blatantly obvious. But the right wing don't say it. The right wing don't say that. They think Donald Trump has been put on this earth to save them. There's something that's really crazy about that. And there's something that's really crazy about voting for somebody who's actually told them, who's listened to the words, told them that he basically can't make their lives better. He told them you couldn't make, the prices of food come down. All these things on his campaign runs, he told you he could make all this stuff happen. But when it come down to it, he never could. There's nothing new about it. He just never could. You see, MAGA, they're followers. They really are followers. And effectively, Donald Trump was your Pied Piper. He really was. Anyway, what do you reckon? Please leave it in the comments down below. And I might leave Tennessee Brando's link in the description as well. Beans. That is what gave me the idea for the video. He's a good guy. Yeah, check him out. If you don't know him already, he's really, really easy to listen to as well. Really nice chappy. And, yeah. So, I'll leave a link for that definitely in the description down below. So, anyway, please boot the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. Oh, I think I'm time for bed here. Yeah, and maybe, stiff. Little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy in your pocket every time I upload another video if you're subscribed. But also, if you want to support the channel on Patreon or buy us coffee, and the links down below, it is very much appreciated. We're also in the rewilding here, which there's links down below as well in the description, where we are planting lots of trees. And if you are interested in that, just follow the link, and it says you can go to the GoFundMe page, and basically you can make a small contribution if you want for a tree, and we'll put a tree in the ground for you, and I'll make a sign with whatever you want on your sign for your tree. It sort of becomes your tree, I suppose. Anyway, it's time for me to go. So toodaloo, so toodaloo.